we make sure our microphone is on. Okay. And then we make sure that we can hear. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, I can hear. Okay. All right. Hello. Welcome to the second stream of the new year. Where are you? There you are. First of all, I look good in the shirt. Second of all, I look good in the shirt. Third of all, I look good in the shirt. So tell me I don't look good in the shirt. Why is that in my head? Where is my chopstick? Sorry, good girl. Where did it go? It was just here. The things you do for love. Ridiculous. Alright. Anyway. I'm about to open a Coke if you're ready for that. Need a little dash of sugar. You ready? In a tiny, tiny little can. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Cheers. Okay. So the first thing we do is we sing the theme song. We sing our little song. Nobody's usually ever here for this part. I once did this part a little late, and then somebody in the chat said, "What are we doing, singing?" And I'm like, I do that every single dang day. Every daggone day. So it's really funny. But that's okay. It's for me, not for you. 'Cause I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, but I sure as heck will find out soon. Sometimes things don't go the way that I think I want them to. That's okay, I won't give up. Just gotta find a new path, 'cause I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, but I sure as I could find out soon. Hello, Cool Guy World Music. How are we doing today? Hello. Oh no. Okay, the chat is there. What? Anyway. Hi, how are you doing today? What's going on? What's happening? Oh gosh, you can see everything on my screen. Hold on. I didn't have the thing up that I thought I was gonna have up. Called my YouTube channel. Oh, now I gotta get you back up. We're figuring it out. We're waking up. I mean, I've been awake for a really long time, but oh my god, it keeps changing. That's so great. So this is wrong. We now have 84 people. That's more than I've ever had in this house. I don't think 84 people could fit in this house. This is absolutely crazy. I'm so excited. The response to the casting call, I can't really bring it up. The response to the casting call has been absolutely incredible. We have almost 80 responses. We have almost as many responses to the casting call as we do subscribers now. What? Absolutely wild. Will it come up? We posted the Airtable, the regular link, here on Friday, and then we posted on last night at like 10:45 a casting call club, and a lot of people have come in from there. This is one of the backgrounds I drew for a memory sequence in Into the Fog, and I liked it, so I just put that up. I don't know. It makes me really, really happy that people seem to be really reacting to a lot of the like little bits of writing and like getting the cues that I imagined in there too. Like they're picking up what I'm putting down, and that feels good. Like communication is happening. And then other people are feeling the same vibes that I am. There's one where I think I did one punctuation differently than how I envisioned it. And now people are interpreting it, like a lot of people are interpreting it in a way that I didn't expect. And so that's pretty cool. I don't want the grid view. I want this view. So this is what my casting call looks like from here. And you click submit an audition. And then it brings you to the audition page with all the information, and you can fill that out, and then you click here and you can I just like, I've done forms and stuff before where I felt like I couldn't like give everything that I wanted to talk about into it, and so I just wanted, I wanted a place where people could say things if they wanted to. And I've gotten some really sweet, cool messages from people talking about their experiences, and that's been awesome. I don't need to fill that out. I'm running the casting call. And then you can click the cards and see, and you can click here, Samson, you can, whatever you want. I don't like that it cuts him off, but it makes all the other ones look better, so I could just him. And you can see the various stages of development that everybody's in and all that kind of stuff. And then the casting call for on the casting call website, casting call club. It kind of looks like this. Let me get there. View public page. It looks like this. And this video has been getting a lot of traction as well. I'm glad that people are looking into it and being interested. Like, look at this. That's wild. We have more than 70 submissions. We have almost 80. Almost 80. That's crazy in total. Yeah, and this is neat because I think since this is a public page, you can see all these too. And you can see everybody's submission and what people are picking up and putting down and all that kind of stuff. Oh, so this is like a threat. Oh, I can reply to these. Oh, this is so fun. But it's also been very overwhelming. And a lot. So I thought it would be good to do some chilling today, slap on some music, and do some of the drawing for some of the stuff that we need to do. Which, let me get that out. Let me get the shots out. Shots. Everybody. Yep, this is that scene that we did that for. This was fun. This one was really fun. This is for episode 2. Episode 1 has not started. It will be starting technically on the 10th. It starts this week. I can bring up the schedule again. I'll do this. So this week is week 1. We already have the script done. So we're just doing the casting call and all the pre-planning for everything. And then vocal recording should be sometime in February. And I think the storyboards are actually like moved up to here. We'll see on Friday. Which means, that's character design stuff. That'll be moved like up, and then animatic will be around after this recording. So this part is shifted a little up, and then I think we have more time for like modeling and stuff. Move that forward, but I'm not touching this until we figure it out. So let's see. The ones that we have to do are here. Where are you? Oh, hello. Okay. Nobody knows. Why did I do that? That's not what I wanted. Oh, I wanted to change the thumbnail. I'm going to go do that real quick because we are not planning. We're doing some painting. It's a lot of good emotions and good feelings. Like being able to, I don't know, I'm just hearing these people say these words and stuff, but it feels like I'm working with people. And I've been alone working on this for so long that it's like, it's good. It's a good overwhelming. It's a lot of good feelings, but it's still a lot. So I need to like process them. I need to feel my feelings. Ugh. I want an emoji. Give me Emojipedia. And then what kind of music are we going to listen to? I think I know. But it's the one that I always do. I always do Zelda and Shell. Where is a previous thumbnail? Of painting. The one animated camera move thumbnail, this one. Oh no, I don't want to upload it. Oh god. Change that. Wow. I'll let you see. This, come on, man. Stop. Literally so rude and cruel. Stop. Okay, well, I'm not gonna show you, apparently. But anyway, it's really, really messy. And that is the one that was a stream that did the best. It was really funny. I'm gonna go with this one. I'm just doing one that I already did. Okay, cool. So we are working on background painting. We're on episode 2, week 1, and we are doing some background painting. So we should... Oh, background painting is in here, yeah. So I'm gonna extend this like this. There we go. And this is our whole schedule for the year. This is only maybes. This is only maybes. We'll see, we'll see. Let's do some painting of which shot. Now we choose the shot. Did we? Yeah, we finished this shot. Do we have anything for this? For this one? Oh my gosh, this is the big camera move. That's a lot of brain complication stuff. Do we? Okay, wait. Also, something that I have in the notes for wanting to do is a couple of frames of this painted over. So what if we did that? Since we want it to be kind of chill, kind of just loose, but like in this style. I think that would be fun. I've been using this for all my test scene stuff. For all the rigs. I think that might be cool and fun. Because a lot of these other ones have some camera move stuff that is... And while this says that it's done, there's still the transition between this scene and this scene. Oops. So I'm going to actually put it back. I'm going to undo it. Oh no, all our progress. Look where this shot came from though. This is storyboard. And then we got, this is the 3D layout. This is literally just the background slapped on with the rig and just putting the rig, not doing anything with it, not animating or whatever, just putting the rig in there. This is, I composite first before I animate because I need to see what it looks like when it's done. This is doing the effects. Oh, this is the little mud that splatters when she steps. This scene is not very long, but it had a lot of elements in it. Ooh. Can I like mute that? Oh, hold on. How do I put that I'm away? Let's see. Set status is... Pause notifications. Okay, I'm learning. Shamanized. Is that a Tron? Is that Mr. Giraffe here? Hi. Ah. I was about to say thanks for pooping on. Hey, Tron. Etchin. My friend, you're here. This is animating, and we did the vines. We did these completely in After Effects, and I really loved the rig that we set up by like it. The vine is just a line with a bunch of stuff on it, and then we used the points to nulls, and then did the wiggle effect on the nulls. So this part stayed flat and this part wiggles when they settle. And we did a code so that they would settle like this. And then that's the final one. But now I think we literally maybe just like a frame, and then we hold the exposure for it for 2 at the beginning. I think that, because it's always been in the notes for this to have this style. Okay, I'm gonna go to here, and we are gonna go to shot 33 and grab one of the frames. Yup, that's me. That's you. How are you doing today? Oh, you're just lurking. I'll let you lurk. Have fun. Enjoy. I don't know if you were here for it, but we've gotten over 70 submissions for the casting call. And I might ask you if you want to go through them with me, at least the Mrs. Giraffe, and see who you would want to be. Yeah. I'm literally so overwhelmed. That's why I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do painting today, because I'm just gonna Right? I literally didn't even really, I thought it would flop, to be honest. I'm like, oh, my little thing. Nobody's gonna see it. Just a couple of my friends who are so nice to me and I really appreciate it. But they probably aren't interested and whatever. No, bitch. Believe in yourself. Okay, here is... Yeah, we can make a frame 00000 of this, but in the other style. Can I just like right click and open this in Photoshop? Yes. Some outlier shares or people from every share. The majority of them came from Eric posting on Casting Call Club. I have about 15 on my Airtable one, which I shared on LinkedIn, my personal Facebook page, which got a bunch of shares, and then here and Instagram. And then from Instagram shared to my personal Instagram too. So that's mine. Like, if you do, I don't know, on Tumblr, there's this feature where you can see the spider web of reblogs. So that's my little dispersal thing. But most of them are coming from Casting Call Club. It's straight up marketing. Like, yeah, voice actors are going to be interested in something you put in an area where voice actors are. Duh. Whatever. Should have known. Should have thought about it. But... Oh, absolutely. And that's some more paperwork I need you to sign. But I haven't written that document yet. I need to finish that document. If I wasn't doing this, then I would be doing that. Live chat. Oh, I'm saving the web page? I thought I was saving the Photoshop file. Goofy. Okay. There's so many talented people. There's so many interesting interpretations of lines that I... Ooh! I'm sorry. No, you're good. I'm just trying to be open about them. Okay? Thank you. Yeah, it's all good. My husband just accidentally popped the light on over. Hello? Hola. ¿Cómo estás? I need to work on my Spanish so I can chat better in Spanish. I will be honest, I failed Spanish 3 in 10th grade. And I moved to German because I have German family members. And I got an A. It was good. I'm good. How do I... My brain... I reach for Spanish in my brain and I just find sehr gut. Das ist nicht wichtig. Ugh. Yo también. No. But yeah, it's really cool to see everybody do their thing. And just like, this is, it's so cool to see people passionate about stuff, you know. That's my big thing with it. With this. Here we go. Okay, the way we do this is we do the sketch, we do the colors. Should I put what stage we're on? Yay! I'll try to speak not as blah, 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 blah. I will try to speak better for you. Boop 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 boop. I want text. Oh, can I just duplicate? I'm just gonna duplicate this. Duplicate. Can I not duplicate? That's bullshit. Learn that word here. Depreciated. Whatever. I thought it would be cool to have that. But we're just gonna have our little, write it down in MS Paint. A little list. There we go. Sketch. Hello. Blessed Boba. Can I make this smaller? I wish I could make this smaller. Just a little bit smaller. But I do have that. So, okay. So we are working on the sketch first. Don't like that being there. Yeah. Let me make sure I got, yeah, I got a dark brown. Is this happy HB? It's good enough. What music or what music or singer do you like? Lord Huron. I'm gonna go with that. I never get copyright claims or anything with this one either. Lo-Fi Kingdom or the Trilogy. You love them? Lord Huron or Game Chops? Let me know if it's too loud. I just can't do anything with it's too loud for me. I just can't do anything with vocals when I'm trying to work on something, you know? Oh, good. It's on the right place. 30 minutes in, me just blabbering. Well, that's what everything is, a lot. So we've already made this frame, but we're gonna draw it again with some style to connect it to the last thing. Oh, and I'm gonna knock my mouse over. I accidentally love knocking my mouse over because it's so tall. Should we use XP pen as well? Yes. I am feeling so much better. that is so sweet. Thank you for asking. I ate some good food, and then I ate some more good food. Drank a lot of water, and did not have as much trouble falling asleep as I did the previous day. It is really... Senshi in Dungeon Meshi is very correct. You do need to have proper food and proper sleep. Don't look at me like that. You do need to have proper food and proper sleep and everything. It's just been really hard with all the holidays and stuff. I'm sure everybody is experiencing a little of that. Does anybody else feel a little off after the holidays and your routines and everything get disrupted, or is it just me? I don't know, with ADHD it's like really hard to get back on something after I've gotten off of doing something, because a habit doesn't really form. It's just there while it's there, and it'll exit the building if it's not there. You too? Ugh. I'm not alone. How do I draw the circle? I need to do my warm-ups. Hold on. I need to do some... I'm going to do another layer so I can just delete it. This is a great warm-up that my friend showed me once. Where you're trying... These are bad because I'm not warmed up. It's getting better. Oh, perfect. See? You don't want this little tail right here. I've done this before, but you don't want this little tail. You want the circle to be... yes, attached, right? And that's kind of warming your hand up. And then once you feel warmed up, you do circles inside of the circles, so they look like little bullseyes. And it's kind of getting your brain and... Ooh, no, bad. Ooh, I wasn't supposed to do that. You're not supposed to reverse. You can do ones on the outside too. That's the harder one. I feel like it's harder to do the ones on the outside than it is the inside. But you like my dressing style? Thank you. I have sweatpants on today. Are there any warm-ups that y'all have found that work for you? What is that? I don't know what that is. Don't do that. Yeah, it's hard to remember to do warm-ups because when I want to draw, I just want to draw the thing. I don't know if it's like that for you or if you're just like, all right, the inspiration is here, I gotta do it. But they're good to do because your body has muscles and tendons and all that, and if you're gonna use that for your art, you shouldn't just run the mile with it, you know? And then I just delete these. Ugh, I'm getting worse because my elbow isn't stable. I'm not leaning it on the table like I should if I'm going lower. That's why I need to raise this. You should have your elbow like flat on something so that you can draw from your elbow, but I always forget about it. I'm just like, ugh, let me shrimp up and do whatever. Oh my gosh, me too. I'm really, oop, oop. No undos. No undos. It's just a warm-up, and it doesn't have to look good. It just has to be good for your body. And I'm just gonna do this real quick. I think I'm getting most of them where they should be. Ooh, can we draw the middle ones? Let's do the hard one. Ooh, I'm not resting my elbow. Ooh, but I still got it. I'm purporting good practices and not following them. Oh no. Oh, my elbow is raised in the air. I should be bringing this down. Can we get in between? There we go. This kind of looks like earrings now. Okay, this is the last little bit, and then I'm doing the sketch. I'm doing the sketch. Oh, I did horrible with that one. Don't look at that one. Only look at the nice ones. Just kidding. You can look at the bad ones. I hope you see the bad ones and know that you can not have to make it be perfect and aesthetically pleasing. It's just to do what you need to do. Okay. I think we're good. I think my brain feels like it knows where my hand is. And I can just say goodbye. There we go. I can, we can rotate. Because if we're not getting the curve that we want, what is my favorite animated series? Oh, Craig of the Creek. Honestly. It's just ending. After 7 years, yeah. They announced 2 years ago that it was canceled, which nobody was a fan of. And they're playing the last episodes now, so. There's lots of other ones as well. I'm sure that I could think of more. But right now, just because it's so sad that it's leaving. But with curves, if you think about our elbow resting, you kind of want to... I learned that from my friend Ryan, who's really good at cleanup in animation, that you should always kind of go with how your arm goes. I don't know if he still thinks that. I should ask. But it has helped me. Ooh. Ooh. I keep trying to use controls for other programs on here. And it's just a sketch, so I don't want to get too detailed. I don't want to get too much in the weeds with this. Ooh. Okay. That's a different color than I was expecting. Can I get back this nice warm brown, maybe? Kind of. Close enough. And that also doesn't matter because it's just a sketch. Ooh. There we go. I should have gotten this all in one shot, but it's okay. We're just kind of getting the general placement. And if it's close enough, it's close enough. I can't remember if I did this one. All right. Ooh. I don't know how we're gonna do the characters when we animate them in this scene that have this memory style. Nodules, everything tied together. I don't know if it's probably going to be we just have the rigs be regular, because it would be so much to like hand animate them and like paint them in this style. Like, that's too much work. It's not that big of a thing that I would be willing to dedicate that much time and space and energy into doing that. So I think we're gonna end up making a bunch of textures in After Effects and laying that over. Craig's World. Do you watch it? Craig's World. It is. We're living in a Craig world. Craigie boy. The creator of Craig's Creek liked one of my drawings of Craig years ago, back when the series was first starting. I drew our little boy with a fairy on his fingertip. I'm so sad that it's ending. It was so good. I specifically, when something is ending, I avoid it. So that's why it took me, I think, 1 year to watch the last episode of The Good Place, and like literally 6 to watch the final episode of the final movie for Sense8. Because it was just, I don't know, there's just something about things ending. I know I'm gonna cry when I love something and it's going away and all the characters are, I don't know, if it's good. If it's a good ending, especially. I don't really know how all this is going. All these textures and stuff. It's supposed to look like they braided it together. I'm not sure that it does, but I'm not going back and redoing it. We're here for the future. We're here for the now. Oh, I have a friend who... Oh, I have a hat from Rick and Morty season 6 that my friend Manine is a character designer on. What do you love about Rick and Morty? If you love Rick and Morty, have you seen... I haven't seen Rick and Morty yet, even though I have a hat. But have you seen older shows like Futurama? Is it the space stuff that gets you? That you like? Is her shadow. Futurama. Understandable. Oop, I'm trying to do this with a lighter hand since it's in the back. Bless you. Same name, nice. It's interesting to hear the different names for things, for shows and books and movies in different regions of the world. Salud. Tschüss. Gracias. Por la salud. La del de nada. I think we're almost done. We just kind of got to get the general shapes. Because this stuff should be blurry. In the background. From the way that we've done all the other backgrounds. Thank you. My Spanish is me desperately trying not to speak German. This is just kind of like, we got it going. Usually one background for the memory sequence that we've been doing takes about 8 hours, and there's several of them. This is why we're doing the backgrounds as 3D, because once you build the set, you can do whatever you want in that set. Once you make it, you can just put the camera in there, and then you don't have to draw it every single time, you know? Okay. That's kind of the gist. I'm going to do a 50% gray so we can kind of see things. We always label our layers, okay? And then we're going to save. Look, I did get it red. So now we pick out the colors from here. Let me just reply to this real quick. I need to set up this meeting real quick. Oh, what is this? That is not right. Oop, 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 oop. It's nothing bad, it's me saying hello to somebody. Claro? She looks familiar. Why was Clyro canceled? Extreme exhaustion. Oh, she canceled due to being tired. Like, exhaustion is no joke. You gotta recover from that. She's a famous singer, very famous singer. She seems cool. I'll have to check her out. One moment, sorry. Into the fog. Me. Environment design. Had guessed. My friend. There we go. Whew. What a packed calendar. We're getting this done. I'm doing it. No, Siri, not you. Okay. I want my gouache brush. My gouache. My buddy. Okay. We got the sky. We got the faraway ground. Your brain registers this part never fails to make me feel crazy because my brain registers this as brown. But this is that color. This color is blue. This color, blue. What? Every time. Darker gray. Now we're getting warmer. And as you get closer, as the camera has less air to interfere, to get in the way, it gets warmer. And you can see that happen. And then the darkest is going to be here. So we have that gradient. Okay. Then we have the leaves, which should all be dark at the bottom and lighter at the top, like that. But sometimes they aren't. It's the same. That's the same. It looks so dark, but it's not. Oh my gosh. It's never not gonna be wild. Okay, they're all gray blobs. All of this for one frame. Isn't that wild? My Patreon? I don't have one. None. Thanks for asking about it. I just, this is for fun so far, and it has been. And once you start having to make money from something, it is a different beast. So I did not want to get money involved until I absolutely had to. It's the same color. Tines Dinero? Tines? Oh, cash. Or tienes. I have enough to get by. I don't have a lot. But we are making it. And now we do this. This is a 50% gray so that it's not too bright and it's not too dark. And the colors can just kind of be. You can see how blue these get as you get further back with the atmospheric perspective. All right, color blocking. I think we've done this in planes before. Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of curves. I'm gonna keep this lasso tool here. It's usually what we do. Dude. There. Why is my shift button not working? Usually what we do. There we go. Is we lasso everything. But honestly, I've never done it without the polygonal lasso tool, so we're doing this. Enter. And I usually choose the middle color. Stop. I usually choose the middle color so I can paint on the highlight and the shadow. That would be a goal. Hell. And then also we can make up the colors based on our little palette. We just use the picture that we have to get, you know, it's there already. And also that makes the integration of the 2D elements with the 3D backgrounds like so much easier, since they are physically in the same place. What color is this? Oh, I'm sorry. These are purple as well. This one. It is nice to have a process and be able to do that. Yes, that is accurate. Thank you for asking. But I don't really mention it anywhere. It's a secret. It's not a secret. Just is not super important to me, but I really appreciate that. Oh my gosh. Let me dust this off. This is what happens when you don't use something in a month. Dust you off. There you go. I need to change that. Okay. We do have the XP pen little thing that has a bunch of shortcuts on it. So hopefully that'll help. But also, I don't remember all the shortcuts all the time. I think her head should be a different plane. Because it's ahead of everything else. And then we can do our little shadows behind there we go. Oh. New. Will this pop up a new window? Yes. 102 footage. What is this? Oh, cool. 30 maybe? Okay, definitely not 30. Let's do 27. I'm trying to find one of our old pieces, yeah, so we can study it. So this is the 3D render that we got. And then this is with everything, including the background and the lighting. And one of the things that we do, just so we can like remember and study this, is we do these little shadows where things touch other things, like right here. But if they're on the same plane, it's harder to do that. Like you kind of have I think there's one. I don't think there's one right here. Very little. Not really. There's one right here because these are next to each other. But like you don't have one here. Between these two. You don't have one here. You have one here. But not like here. Because those are so far away from each other. But I think since that's how her rig is, it's separated into this headpiece, this piece, and then all the legs and stuff. I think we can do that. Oh, thank you. Them's the goals, kid. Alright. So we are changing the name. And we are making a new inside of this group. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Tallulah. What is this? The thorax? I forget what it's called. Bug parts? Yeah, the thorax is the chest. So that's technically the thorax, right? And then the shell. And then we'll do the legs. That's kind of how her... Hello? Don't do that. Just go below shell. That's kind of how her rig is separated as well. So, elgs? Some elgs, you know. So sweet. Sweetie. Sweet. Okay. Eyeball is this color. Chest is also going to be this color. But we are doing this. Wow. It took me a minute to recognize this song. It's so synthy. But like usually it's so not. Does anybody else play Legend of Zelda? Any Legend of Zelda games? I forget what color we did this. Your little brother does? Oh, nice. You have a brother? Tears of the Kingdom. All right. I think her... Yeah, it's that color. Does that mean that you are the oldest? Or do you have other siblings? And are you a gamer? Ooh. In order to not get a gap between these, I'm going to do this. And then we can do this as the top section. Five siblings. Wow. What the heck? Oh, I thought it was on the other color. A semi-gamer. I feel you. I feel you on that. I don't play many games, but when I play them a lot. What other games do you play? Oh, this is called Photoshop. It's an Adobe product. Photoshop. I think I'm going to do the orange right now while I have this highlighted. No, I do the texture after. Oh my gosh, it's been a minute. Ooh, okay. What kind of games do you play on there? Get Out Kids. Get Out Kids. What's that? What is that about? Get out. Get yourselves out of here, kids. The Waynes are running wild. It's coming together. It's free. Oh, that is good. Maybe I should check it out. I got Stardew Valley on the iPad. That was like $8 though. What did you like about it? This is really nice. Thank y'all for being here. I really appreciate it. I see that the chat is going, but my brain is like, you have to focus on this. I don't know why I just did that. If the legs are going to connect. Like a goof. We'll see. We might have to redo that. Nope. It's good. Ah! Bye. It's about a girl and friend who tried to... Oh. Aw. Wow. That is really detailed. That emoji, there's like lighting, like an overhead lighting on it. Aww. They disappeared. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, we got Tallulah. Okay. That sounds good. I'm gonna have to check that out. Wait, hold on. What is it called? Get Out Kids? I'm writing this down. Get Out Kids. Okay. Wait, I gotta underline it. I will report back. The Get Out Kids. The Get Out Kids. Okay, that is different. That changes the game. The. Oh, that sound. Ooh. The Get Out Kids. Okay. That'll make it easier to search for. Okay. Oh, I got a new chair today because all the other ones I couldn't work as long because the other office chair was hurting me. So this is big and I can cross my legs and it doesn't have arms and it doesn't just move around randomly turn. I'm getting used to it. What was I gonna say? Did I finish this? Okay. A chair you could cross your legs in. And it's fully supported. It's this wide. It's this wide. It's so cool. Anyway, sorry. I just am excited about my my chair because we just put it together right before the stream. My husband and I. My husband carried it up here for me, so I didn't have to. Anyway, my thing now, my quandary. That's the name of the pilot. My quandary here is, do we continue color blocking like good little artists and continue on the pipeline, how it should be done, how we probably need to do it, or since that's going to take a while, take a minute, should we start texturing now? Should we do a little bit of texture? See what that is? Do some texture? I think I want to do that. Yeah, let's texture. Let's quit doing the whole thing and just do her for a second. I also think that maybe, actually, let's do the vines. Because I don't actually think we need the whole thing. And maybe we can do another frame of her. Because I believe that it is just her who's in that style. Just the stuff that was being remembered. Memoried? Are you kidding me right now? Remembered. Okay. I make notes for myself, everywhere, in my little organization program here. And I'm sure it's somewhere. See, you can expand and see all the notes that you've made on the side before. Mud flap. Flaps, vines falling off. Well, I didn't note it here. Did I note it on any of the tasks? I only have this task. I don't actually have it written down. See, this is why we do the second episode first before we do the first episode, so that we can get all this process down. I never wrote it down. I just felt it in my heart that I should do this. So I'll do the vines and then we can do Tallulah. Do some texturing. Oop. Vine 1. Vine 2. And then the thing is, when we transfer it to After Effects, which is where we put everything together, is that we have to layer this differently. So I like duplicate it and then whatever. But actually that shouldn't be too much of a problem. We'll duplicate it and compress it and everything. How did you find this channel? Can I ask? What color are the vines? Did we get the vine colors? I don't think we did. There's a second vine back there, but I'm just gonna combine it because it is one frame. Who cares? Know when to cut your losses. It popped up on your For You page. Okay, cool. Thank you for clicking that. It's been a joy to talk to you so far. Maisie Voss, hello. You came through CCC, yay! Thank you. Oh, everybody's so nice today. Okay, we have our vines. So if you're around tomorrow, hopefully, maybe I'll download the Get Out Kids today and see what's up. I'll see what's up. See it. Oh, we need the sketch. This is kind of important. I like being able to see what I'm doing. Okay, Vine 2 is this one back here. So we're doing our thing. Yeah, please audition. Have fun. It is so cool getting to see everybody's interpretations of this. Like, I did the script 2 years ago. And I've had these characters around for 10 years in my head and on some notebooks. But, like, it's so cool getting to see how everybody interprets the characters. I don't know, it's just cool. Yeah, this shouldn't be too long. Yes. Yes. She is. That is literally such an important part of her character. And I think it's like really subtle that nobody's gonna know. Except for me, because I'm gonna shout it to the rooftops. There's definitely a lot of queer characters in here. LGBTQ. Sorry, I'm concentrating now. And I'm really excited about that. Meow, 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 meow. All the bumps and lumps. It's... Oh. I was really sad for a little bit until like earlier today because nobody had auditioned for Tallulah yet. There were multiples for everybody and then nobody for Tallulah. But today, there were a few people who started submitting for Tallulah and it made me really happy and I was like, yay, okay. And I know it's open for another few weeks and everything. It's not like it's today or nothing, but, you know, I don't know. It's just warms the heart. She's not left in the cold upside down anymore. Which is what her character is doing in the episode, so little joke there. When I did the storyboards, and granted my storyboards were rough. I'm not a storyboard person at all. I'm not a storyboard person. I'm a thumbnail person, and I'll just go with it from there. Man. Wow. I love this brush so much. I'm sorry, I'm easily distracted. I don't remember what I was talking about, so that's okay. If you press Alt and you hover until you see this square, that means that anything you do on this layer will only apply to this layer. So if we do like this, whoa, it only appears on her legs. So that's how we're gonna do. What program do I use to organize? Airtable. Airtable, 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 Airtable. If you go to my page, there's a playlist, Airtable for animation production management. And it's less about production management and more just about Airtable than I wanted it to be the first run, but I could just talk about Airtable forever. I have merch. I went to an online training thing, but I already, for a job that I had that was like, yeah, go do it. And it was so basic. It was stuff that I already knew. So I was answering questions about Airtable in the comments, and Airtable sent me merch. They sent me like a journal, some socks, like a bag, and a sticker that I usually have around here, but I just moved everything, so I don't have my Airtable sticker. Anyway, Airtable. If you go to that, there's a link where I get, if you sign up, I get $10 off. But you don't, that's not necessary. But if you want to like play around with it, or if you have any questions, like email me. I love talking about Airtable, and I'm happy to show any part of it. And I think maybe not this year or more towards the end of the year, I could do a better how to organize everything in Airtable kind of thing if people are interested in that. But anyway, I love Airtable. I love Airtable so much. I want to show this. Production info is just like things that people are saying. This doesn't really matter too much. Crew is all the people. Airing is like when things are supposed to show up on YouTube and stuff like that. I'm not really using these because it's just been me. But the episodes, ooh, sneak peek, whoa, and the shots are the big ones. We also have asset list, and then the tasks, and then the individual files that go into, make up the assets, and the assets go into the shots, and the shots go into the episodes. The best thing about Airtable, and the reason why it keeps me so organized, I've literally saved a project 250 hours on the animation section before using Airtable. because all the information is just in one area. Like for the shots here, you can see anything that's like this kind of, anything that has this in the column, this little like hamburger menu with an arrow in the middle is a link to another record. And so from here, like you see all the tabs, this comes from the asset tab. This is the set that it's used. And from here, like you can see anytime, any shots that have used this asset in particular, any tasks that are connected with it, notes, the files. So any file submissions for it. I need to update this because we actually have this in Blender. As you can see, this is Blender. So I need to update now that I'm sharing more with people, like they need to know what's in there. And there's also a part where, yeah, you can keep track of all the versions of the asset and stuff, but it just makes it so, I'm such a visual person, like Excel spreadsheets and links and stuff, like cool, but like the pictures and being able to have everything all in one space are really great to me. And the sets and all the different assets, so you can like see everything in one shot. Like it has everything that you will need for that specific shot. I didn't fill any of these out for episode 2, and it's actually really been a hamper, but I will do it. It is free. Airtable is free. There's a free version where you can get everything except for timeline and Gantt chart are the paid. So I have the paid so I can keep track of all my invoices and all this kind of stuff and a bunch of other things. But like it's pretty free. If you want to play around with it, I'm still gonna ask, can you click my link? But you don't have to. You can just sign up and see what it's all about. And you can share with people. It's changed a lot recently. They've made some weird changes for like an individual using it. Feels like they're weird, but it's probably better for like big businesses and stuff. But yeah, you can share. There's like your homepage, and within that there's different workspaces which hold your Airtable bases. So it's like this. And also you can do formulas to calculate things really easy and stuff like that. That's the big thing for me. Just the interconnectivity for me, this part is, it's so nice. Because I can have, in the asset list, I can have a file, and the file can be, I think I can just show you files. Yeah. The files can be in the review. Like you submit a file and then you get it reviewed here. And I would say like, oh, can you please switch these layers or whatever? And I can highlight that on the picture itself. And then be like, okay, submit. And then you would get an email. And like and just having all of that in one place is great. I've used the free version for 4 different companies, one short film, that animation submission thing that I've done it for a lot, and I've learned a lot, but also maybe I'm too stuck in my ways. So if you like are playing around with it and you figure something out, like please let me know as well. Oh, and these are the different ways you can view the exact same information. That's the other thing that I really love about it. Like this. Like you can see Kanban and you can drag them. Don't drag that. I don't know where that is. But you can easily see information in like several different ways, however you want. It also does this thing called utilization, which like when I this year I want to utilize it better. Sorry, now I'm just blabbering about Airtable. I love project management. We're like, okay, if I'm working specifically on art stuff and not all the in-between stuff, 4 hours a day. I think that's set at 4 hours a day. And this shot is predicted to take this amount of hours. Like, am I overloaded with the amount of stuff that I'm doing? Or what capacity am I at? And yellow is okay, but once it goes to like red, 0 is too little. But once it goes to red, you're like, okay, you need to stop working, give that to somebody else. And it has it just right there. I love it. We can see what phase everything's in, and then it gives you little summaries at the bottom. It's great. Okay, I've talked enough about Airtable. I love it. Oh no! You're still in the same category. Oh, the other thing, I don't know how free interfaces are or what. Interfaces are new. I'm not very good at this part yet. So you can use that to like make data and share that with other people, like pie charts and big numbers, and I don't know. But we're getting there. Anyway. Groose? Okay, so we're just... Thank you so much for listening. Sorry, if you ask about Airtable, I will talk about Airtable. We are using this color. And I don't want it at 100%. I like to layer things. Shadows at 33. And then the highlights at like 21. So then you get like that gradient. And the gradient part, I think somebody was saying like, oh, it looks 3D earlier. And the gradient is how you get it to look 3D. That's kind of what we do for the, but this is a highlight color. So I'm gonna erase that and we're gonna find a purple. Okay, we're gonna find a purple. Maybe that's like a little lighter than this. If we look here, our highlights, light is desaturated and the shadows are more saturated, more towards this side of the spectrum. And then this is kind of in between. So let's get a color that's kind of similar, but a little different, and put some texture on here. Yes. It's just a little, you know? Just a little like, oh, okay. That's what we've been doing with the grass blades, so I assume that that will transfer over well stylistically. I haven't done any of the characters in this style, so I don't know if it's just like this thing. Do you like drawing? Do you draw? Or craft? Or what kind of art stuff do you like doing? Can I ask? Knitting. Video game. That counts as art. Making video game. Singing. Dancing. Clay work. I think I also need some of this. Just a little of this. It's like sponge. Ooh! Yay! And then I think I'm gonna, ooh, no, want brush, oh, girl, we want brush size. We want to make the brush smaller. There we go. And also here. Yay! We got her legs. You know what we haven't done? Save. Everybody save your work. Ooh! Or concept art. Ooh. One's more loosey-goosey. One's very stringent. That's an interesting combination, but they're very related. I know people who are really good at both too. And have done both. You don't have to choose. You could do, what is it called? General, where you wear many hats. That's awesome. Do the thing. That's good. I feel like there's definitely people who are like, there's only this one thing that I can do and I'm only going to do that. And there's nothing, and I'm not touching anything else, not doing anything. And then like, you only do that one thing, so you get kind of burned out by it. And then also like, if you do other things, then that kind of helps you get informed about your main thing, you know? Like every piece of artistic, creative, even not, well, no, like baking or something, like putting all the ingredients together, like that could help you like figure out textures for surfacing or something, you know? It's good. It's good to try everything. It's good to try everything. Oh my gosh. It is... It's almost 6. This chair is so comfy, I don't even feel it. I would have been crying in pain with the other chair by now. Do we want to do the shell? Ooh, label our layers. We always label text for texture. So when everything transfers over, we know what's up. Why did I say legs text? For shell. That's so silly. I have for music videos, business to business, like explainer videos and stuff. We did a big thing with the Carter Center, rest in peace, Jimmy Carter, a few years ago. Yeah, that was good. I originally got brought on to one job because they thought they were gonna like do this big project and they didn't know animation and they knew that I knew the pipeline and stuff, and so they were gonna bring me on for that, but that project didn't work out. What other animation stuff? Yeah. So I've never worked at like one of the big studios or anything like that. I have a bunch of friends who are at various studios and I know the goings-ons of them in their lives. But like, I feel like I always end up doing project management stuff for animation. Like I always fall into that. Yeah. I think that's my big passions are like animation, like the acting and animation and project management, producing specifically for animation. Those are the big ones for here. Oh, yeah. Advice? Know your worth. Number one. Yeah. And then also, like, know what value that you can give to a production. Try everything that you can, because you may think you like one thing and then it turns out that you like another. Lots of different kinds of jobs. I could just list some out. Oy. It depends on like 2D or 3D. A lot of animation itself has moved out and they're trying to move it all out of the United States. So I'm not sure where you're at, but Canada is a big hub. I know people who've emigrated from there. I also have a friend who just became a citizen here from Canada, which is funny. It's like they switched. 3D stuff is big in Canada. It depends if you want to go to games, movies, TV. It's a rough time for the industry right now, I will say. I'm trying to think of like one big thing, but like I can't. Just like the biggest thing is like know your worth and what value you can add to something, and don't be afraid to. Okay, that's like number 2. Number 1 is don't ever be mean about yourself or your work when you're talking to somebody. Don't ever do that. Even if you're like, oh, this is not very good. It's something that I struggle with too. And I know a lot of people struggle with that. Because you want to get there first. But you're demeaning something. You want to point out the mistakes so nobody will point it out for you or something. But like most people just see nothing, and then they see the thing that you've made. They don't get to see the thing in your head that you imagined. They weren't with you on the journey. They don't know any of that. They just see the final product, which can be really frustrating sometimes. But like if you say, oh, I know that this is, here's my thing. I know that it's a little rough around the edges. If you start out like that, then people will have that in their brain first before they even get to experience what you're showing them. And that can change people's view of something before they even get the chance to experience it. So don't be mean about yourself or your work. That's the big one to me. I don't know. I could say a lot of things. I don't know everything. I'm here learning too. And third, so don't be mean about yourself or your work. Always, I forget what it was I said. I don't remember. You'll remember. We'll play it back. We'll replay it. And then, always know your value. And if it sucks, don't be afraid to leave. Always try to be working with people who are better than you, and don't take it personally. Don't take critique personally. You can't make it in the industry if you can't take critique. Animation is such a team sport that everybody works on everything, you know? Like for one single shot, I'll just take you through one single shot. Where's a good one? Where's one that's done? Sure. This isn't even done. It's such a collaborative community. Like, to even get to, like, this place, and this isn't even done, you need the writer, You need the storyboarder. You need somebody to organize everything for you as a PA, a coordinator, a project manager, a producer. There's like several different kinds of those organization people. There's modelers. There's for characters, for props, for environment. There's hello. Karen! Karen's a beast animator and illustrator. Literally, she did a cat. I'm just listing out jobs. There's camera people, so there's like DP, director of photography. There's look development people, which includes concept art, and then also like a bunch of technical stuff, which is like modeling, rigging. So modeling is making the thing, rigging is making the thing move. There is animation. There's lighters for 3D stuff, even 2D stuff. But I think they do lighting and compositing. There's compositors. God, there's so many. Oh, you're welcome. Happy New Year! Have I said that to you? Yeah, okay. Yeah. There's illustrators, there's background artists, and background can be divided into the designer, so they do the outline, the color people, which color people, figuring out all the colors, and then how the characters like fit into that, color designers. I think also in concept art, there's, I don't know if it's specifically concept art, but it's like concept art and color design stuff mixed together. There's people who do the keys. That's usually like art direction. Art directors usually do that. But the keys for lighting, key lighting and stuff. So they'll be like, oh, we need highlights here. This actually needs to be all pink, like all this kind of stuff. And they'll do draw overs for the people doing 3D stuff as well. Gosh, there's just so many. It's just so collaborative. There's so many people who will touch a shot before you see the final product. Yeah, I don't know. But then you have me who's trying to do it all themselves. There's a lot of people. Animation is not just animators doing everything. Yes! Yes! Oh! Yes. I know a guy who was so talented, and he had an amazing final senior film, and then he spent the next few years working at a sandwich shop because it just burned him out, and he just needed to chill and fall in love with art again, and it took him like 6 years to get back into like making stuff. And that was school. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Do you want to make money, a living from this? Or do you want a specific like 9 to 5? What kind of lifestyle do you want? Do you want to travel? Do you want to like stay home? What kind of place do you want to live in? You want to live in a city? Do you want to work remote in the countryside? Like, yeah. What kind of lifestyle do you want should inform your job too? Yeah. Oh. Oh, I didn't do it yet. I was like, where is it? Where's the texture? No. Oh yeah, the underside, the underbelly is also the shell. Okay. Oh, the music is cute. I feel like a lot of animation stuff is either just waiting a lot or like crunch time. That's good to find that balance. This is not dark enough for what I want. There we go. Ooh, is that too dark? No, maybe. Maybe I just need the brush to be a little bigger. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. It's all a contract work now, too, I feel like. Even at big studios. There we go. A dabble do ya. Okay. Let's find a color between this and this. There we go. You know what? I want it to be a little brighter. Are we getting it? Yes. Texture. What are we even listening to? Oh, the music thing isn't up. It's on the wrong tab. Ha! Got me talking about Airtable too much. Oh, just Game Chops. Acosmo? I don't know this one. This is Cowboy Bebop though, right? I've never seen Cowboy Bebop. Pretty sure this is Cowboy Bebop. Okay. Get some varied texture. All this for one frame, but it's gonna be so worth it. Nice, good to think about. Good. Can I get like this color? Yeah. To be. Oh, on colors. There we go. That is not it. That is not this color. This color is like this. Oh, because I'm at a lower texture. I mean, opacity. That's why. There we go. Okay. I was like, no way. Oh. Yeah, good. I'm glad. I know it's only 2 more things. Well, we also have the vines, but maybe I'll make this. Don't stick that up your nose. Maybe I will make this be finished tomorrow because it is dinner time. Hungry. Speaking of breaks, we should definitely do that. But Karen, guess what? I said this like, oh, sorry. Didn't mean to shock you, baby girl. My dog came up and she's been running on the carpet. So she shocked herself. Karen, guess what? We have over 70 submissions for the casting call. Yeah. Phew. I think that's it. I think that's everything. No. No, it's not. Hold on. Man, all these little updates and stuff. Okay, when you get flipped over, you're sad, you're scared. We're doing the memory, and you come back. We're gonna... This is my favorite part of Airtable. Hope you got some good... We have so much talent. For sure. I say I'm going, and then it'll take me, like, 10 minutes. Can I put links in here? This is my favorite part of keeping everything organized here, is just being able to take screenshots and put them here. And then I have a little, like, progress for each shot kind of thing. And there you have it. The link for Airtable is gonna be $85? $85. Hold on. I gotta keep that up. Where are all these beautiful, wonderful people coming from? Thank you so much. This is great. Which character has the most auditions? Oh, we can look. Oh, Airtable for production management. I don't know how helpful this was. I hope it was. It's this link right here. I don't know if I can paste it in links in chat. Oh, I can. I can. I think I turned that off for other people unless it's approved, because I didn't want bots spamming links. You can see it? Yeah, you can see it on the character creation thing. Okay, cool. Let me... casting call club. And then I go to dashboard, projects created, view public page. So at this one, this is the public page, and like people have been looking at this video, and I hope they found that helpful. 75 submissions here. That's crazy. And then I have 13 for the other one. 21, 3. Oh. Ah, lovely. Okay. I think it's gonna be Samson. Yeah. I need to reply to these. I didn't know until this stream that like there were people commenting on this. So Samson for sure. I can't show 21. 21? Wait, that number just hit me. Oh, that is wild. Cast request. Submission by character. So we have 4 for Frogman, 3 for Mr. Giraffe, 3 for Sally, 4 for Samson, and 4 for the Postman. Oh, it's pretty even spread on my personal one. Oh my gosh. And we got 4 new ones from there, too. This is great. I really did not think that people would be interested. And there's so much talent. I just, like, I'm not going to be able to get over it. Ever. This is wild. This is so cool. What did I say? 10 minutes. It takes me 10 minutes to say goodbye. But we do need to get dinner. And the puppy girl needs to be fed. 6 o'clock is her time. That's where she came up here. She's laying down and looking at me like, you starve me every day. I'm 8 minutes late. I apologize. That is 8 too many. We're also really close to 100 people. So I think at 100, I said I would dye my hair. And I don't have any acting jobs right now. So I guess I might try to do temporary. I don't know how easy it is to get, like, green out of your hair. But we'll see. I committed to that several months ago. So I think those are all the things happening. Yes, honestly, truly. And you've been here. A real one. Where's the, like, watery eyes emoji? That's how I feel. No, I feel hug. It's so weird. It's so cool. I really appreciate it. And that people are finding joy in it as well. That's really important. I like that. Did I show you the schedule? Yeah, I showed people the schedule. Yeah, thank y'all for being here. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. I'm gonna go feed my dog before she whines at me. That's her at the top of the at the top of the meter. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. I hope you all have an absolutely lovely day. And I will see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you would like to hang out again. Bye. End.